Okay, so this is a very interesting thing that I got yesterday at an antique shop. This is a Long Electro Home Life desk fan. This is a vintage desk fan. This is actually my second vintage fan that I got. There is another vintage fan in my closet. It was that Seabreeze fan that I got from Rantiques in Elmwood. And I got that one last fall. And then yesterday, I got this one. And this is my second vintage fan. And this fan is probably from the 1950s. That's what it looks like. And there was 3 other fans actually that were in the store, but this was the cleanest one out of all of them, so I decided to go for the cleanest. And you can see the blades do have a little bit of rust on them. There's the side of the fan, and then the back, and then that's the switch right there. It's already turned on. This is what the back part looks like. You definitely don't want to get your fingers in there, because you see how easy it is to stick your fingers in there. You sure wouldn't want to do that while it was running, or else that would be bad. You'd probably cut your fingers off. So you got to be a little bit more careful with these fans than the other ones. Another thing that I would like to mention before we turn it on is that the back part, which would be the motor housing, since it's made out of metal, it actually gets hot after the fan has been running for a certain length of time. Now, I don't know if this is normal or if it's just like this fan that does it, but yesterday I had it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and when I felt this part, it was pretty hot. So it's probably because it's made out of metal, because the newer fans have the motor housing made out of plastic, and I know that metal attracts more heat. And I do know that fan motors do get hot, just never really noticed it on the motor housing before. So it's probably because it's made out of metal, but definitely wouldn't want to have it near a curtain or anything like that, or else it could ignite it. But yeah, it's a 4-bladed fan. I'm going to go ahead and start it up for you guys. So let's just get the cord here. I got a bunch of cords in here, so this may take a minute. There we go. Here's the cord. I actually had to bring in these prongs because they are so spaced out, probably because one of them bent. So I had to actually press them in like that. So if I remember how this goes in, I think it's like, yeah. So that's what it looks like running. It definitely puts out a good amount of air. Look at that, even my bed sheets are blowing around. Now this fan does not oscillate. There are some vintage fans that do oscillate, but this is not one of them though. This is just a straight blowing desk fan. It's actually pretty quiet for an old fan. My other vintage fan, I think, was also this quiet, but I don't know exactly though. I did not know what that was. Probably just blowing dust. I have to get a rag and clean this thing off. It's probably going to blow dust particles until I get it cleaned off. But it spins nice and thorough. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I apologize for that. spins pretty good. Definitely a nice way to cool your home down. I'm just being very cautious, trying to keep my arms and legs away from the blades. And even the spin down on this thing, like, I am so impressed with the spin down. Like, look how long it takes for it to spin down. Like, that's pretty good. So yeah, this part did get a little warm after that few minutes of it spinning, but not bad though. If it was on for like 15 minutes, because I had this on last night for a good 10 minutes, you'd probably get some heat come from it because of the metal. That'd be my guess. And then this is the switch where you get to switch it on and off. I already had it on though, so when it plugged in, it turned on. There's some of my other fans. That's a Cool Works box fan, super desk fan, and a Home Essentials box fan. These Home Essential box fans actually in a way kind of look like a Lasko one because of the blade set. The blade sets remind me of the Lasko box fans. And look at this. This is made out of metal. And there's the switch to turn it on. Like that. And then the super early 2000s. And that would probably be the early 2010s probably. And then that one. So yeah, enjoy. And I guess that's all I really have to say. Bye-bye.